We're so excited this day is finally here that we get to open up this new affordable housing building. This really came around because of the lack of affordable housing options, especially for those that have trouble finding housing here in the Bow Valley. So those that have families and need larger than just a studio or one bedroom, those with disabilities. That's really why this building was built, and that's the purpose behind it. So this is longer-term permanent housing for folks. So while we offer many programs related to shelter for those experiencing domestic and sexual violence, those that are experiencing homelessness, much of the work that we do revolves around providing shelter for those folks. This building is really there to be able to provide that permanent housing for individuals here in the Bow Valley with supports.
This project has been full of innovative modeling, starting with shipping container modular construction.
The complexity starts with there being a shipping container building. Shipping containers were not intended to be homes.
This building was very unique. We had the shipping containers, which were not a common material to use to begin with. And then even the shape of the building, it's very unique.
The net zero component was also unique, so the fact that the building was going to use an equal balance of energy that it would produce, which means the building needed to be designed very efficiently. And it also had PV panels to offset the energy usage. And I would say lastly, which is always unique but really wonderful, is designing a project in the town of Banff. So there are specific guidelines, and I think those four elements together came together to create this very unique project.
We knew the guidelines were in place. I don't think I estimated how busy Banff gets during the summer. With any municipality, you have your guidelines, whether it's wildlife, working with the ground squirrels, working with the birds. You know, during the orientation, we used to tell guys to watch out for the birds in their lunch kit.
As a national park, you have a certain responsibility for stewardship with the environment. We have some interesting issues that kind of crept up where we weren't able to take some of the tree removal down until the migratory bird season was over. We also would have a situation where excavation couldn't happen when the Richardson ground squirrels were active on site.
Fortunately for Delnor Construction, we've done some work before in the mountain parks, a number of different projects, so we're somewhat familiar with the challenges. Certainly during busy season, being conscientious, I would say at the very least, of how busy Banff and area gets, and so coordinating deliveries and cranes and trucking and the supply chain and everything is even more challenging certainly than if you're in a bigger city.
There was 63 sea cans that were delivered with all the oversized loads that if one person parked in a parking stall, and we had 5 to 10 shipping containers coming that day, that we could actually get things here. We were fortunate that they were able to open up the road so that we could get the crane delivered in the morning there. And when we took the crane out on Canada Day, we were literally just about rubbing planters as we went down Banff Avenue there. So it was an added curveball to an already difficult project.
At Lolo Architecture, we really focus on socially and environmentally conscious designs, and this project really embodied both the social and environmental aspect. When the project came to us, there was both the opportunity for net zero, which was really, really great, but also to service the community at large as well, and that was really important to us. And we truly believe that the social and environmental really goes together, and it really makes sense.
We have an extremely modern HVAC system, which is heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. The HVAC unit is extremely efficient at producing heat as well as recapturing any lost heat within the building and bringing it back, thereby reducing costs by a substantial amount.
It feels so nice, so nice. Having a small space all by yourself is such a wonderful feeling. I was in a staff competition and was sharing with the rest of the other housemates.
It's a game changer because I actually had 3 jobs to make ends meet with the previous building that I lived. And I can actually go down to one job and make ends meet, which is huge. I'm in the 2-bedroom unit. I live with my daughter full-time. My son is currently visiting. So it's a little bit cozy right now because we're not like a couple that can be in the same bed, but it's fantastic. Yeah, we make it work. One's in the living room, we got lots of space, and we have 2 different beds, so we're set.